Hello everybody, it is I, Jadando, and welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we ended up venturing further into the Forest Temple, and we ended up encountering 3 out of 4 of the Poe sisters, which we ended up taking down. Now, you may be asking yourself why we are back here in the Ocarina Forest and not in the Forest Temple. Well, that is because of the fact that there is one thing I completely forgot to do here in the Forest Temple in Ocarina Forest before heading to the Forest Temple, and that is talking to the Ocarina residents to see how they're feeling about what the hell is going on. Why is that fairy following you around? You're not one of us. I see, you didn't have any problems entering the forest, mister. Did the meanies out there bother you much before the great Deku Tree died? You wouldn't see things like that around here. Since it's dangerous outside, I always stay inside my house, but I'm bored to death in here. Yeah, I cannot believe I completely forgot about, talking to all of the residents and stuff like that here. Because they all have, stuff to say about what the hell is going on here and all that. Since the great Deku Tree withered, more meanies have been appearing in the forest. I'm scared. Let's see. Where's Saria? Do you know Saria, mister? That's weird. Whereas Mido gone during such an emergency? Which we already encountered, Mido. An evil wind is blowing from the direction of the Forest Temple. Saria left, saying, I had to do something about it. The Forest Temple is located in the Sacred Forest Meadow on the far side of the Lost Woods. So that's an interesting thing too, actually. That one said that there's a foul wind blowing coming from where the Forest Temple is. And believe it or not, that might be a leftover placement as to what the Forest Temple was originally going to be. Back in development, the Forest Temple, believe it or not, was actually going to be the Wind Temple. It was going to be the Wind Temple before that got scrapped and changed instead of being the Forest Temple. Have you been traveling around much, mister? Have you ever met a boy named Link? Mido said that the great Deku Tree withered because that boy did something wrong to it. Only Saria defended Link until she left. Maybe we misunderstood. Yeah, that's alright. But believe it or not, I am Link. But of course you wouldn't recognize me. No, I didn't want to get one of those hearts. God damn it, you know what, that's fine, it's whatever. But yeah, no, the Forest Temple was supposed to be the Wind Temple, actually. Haven't I seen you somewhere before, mister? Alright, let's see. Is that really all? Ooh, I hear that. I hear that. There's a golden Scochula somewhere around here. Hey, come on. No, come on. There we go. I hear that golden Scochula. Haha. And you are right there. This is the guy that I was looking for earlier, by the way. Because I remember that I ended up coming around this house before while I was golden Scochula hunting in one of the much earlier episodes, and yeah. So let's see, I believe that's everyone we can talk to. I believe that's everyone that we can talk to at the moment. So without further ado, let's get back to the Forest Temple. Yeah. But yeah, the thing about this game is there is so much content. There is so much beta content that was scrapped from this game. And it's just absolutely insane. And I will be going over some of that. Throughout this Let's Play. For example, another piece of information that was scrapped was the fact that, if you recall, I mentioned that I was going to mention something that kind of was around, that guard dying, right? In Castletown, well, after... I believe it was planned that after Ganondorf and Zelda ran out from the castle on their horses, there was going to be a variation of the market that was going to kind of look gloomy and stuff like that, and it wasn't going to be all destroyed to all of the hell as it is currently, but it was going to show that something had happened. Things were going to look a bit more gloomy and stuff like that, and that the villagers there were going to be confused and worried about what was going on and stuff like that. Like a bit of a precursor to what would eventually happen. But yeah, so that's another piece of information. Now you may be wondering why the hell we're coming back through this area of this temple, and that's because this is where I needed to go in the last episode. This is where I needed to go when it came to getting that one little small area of the map that was left unchecked. It's fucking hilarious too, because it came to me right, like, I believe it came to me right at the end of the last episode, which is why I believe I was like, oh, I'm a dumbass. But like, even more so, I did not mean to shoot that eye, actually. I did not mean to shoot that eye. But yeah, I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now it just comes back to me. Which that won't take long at all. That will not take long at all. So that's something we don't gotta worry about. And let's see, how many golden scotulas? Hey, we got 34 golden scotulas so far. That's awesome as hell. Alright. We already got that boss key now, dude. Nope, you thought. I do want to check something though. No. Okay. No golden scotulas there. No, huh? Nada. Okay, because I am missing 2 more golden scotulas in this temple, if my memory is correct. I know where one of them are. Or where one of them is, or whatever. But as for the other one, I can't entirely remember. Let's see. No, nothing here in the corner of the wall. Alright, that's fine. Okay. And then we just gotta go this way. And then we'll go back here. Jar. I'll definitely take those hearts, thank you very much. And these arrows too, even though I don't need any of them. Okay. So that golden scotula I'm missing has got to be around here somewhere. Somewhere it has to be around. Let's see. We'll run down here real quick and just do a little quick exploration. No, Wall Master, I don't need you at the moment. Okay, not in this room either. Wait a minute. Okay, no, it wasn't. No, Wall Master. Too bad, so sad. Alright. And you know, here's the funny thing. Here's something that's kind of funny. I actually ended up completing the Forest Temple in a previously made recording that was going to be this episode. But right after I beat it, I was like, wait, shit. No, I was like, I completely forgot to do this, and I was like, god damn it, now I gotta fucking reset and all that stuff, which was no issue, really, it was completely fine. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I think I went too far. Whoopsie. Alright, yeah, I think I went too far, I think it was the other room that I had to be in. But yeah, no, like, fucking, what was it? Like, after doing that, I was like, no, fuck. Because here's the thing, like, if you beat the Forest Temple, right? If you beat the Forest Temple, you won't be able to see the dialogue that, the Cokerty villagers have when it comes to the shit that's going on around here. And you know by now that one of the things I like to get is as much dialogue as I possibly can. Like, there is no doubt about that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something's not right here. Something is not right here. Okay. Well, that's weird. Oh, wait. It must have reset, though. That's the thing. It must have reset. Alright, well, that's alright. That's alright. Let's just go over here. And then let's go down here. Go into this door right here. I'm just hoping that I remember this part correctly. Because, yeah. Because, like, I just woke up not too long ago, so my memory right now is, like, still kind of waking up. Link, don't get stuck on those stairs. Don't pull a swerve. Haha. And Swerve, if you're watching this, you might, yeah, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about by that. Shout out to Swerve, by the way. I've mentioned him before on this channel before, and he's an amazing dude. I'll try and leave his channel down in the description down below. Alright. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. There we go. Good. Okay. Now this should not take too much longer. Yeah, this way please, thank you. Wait, and there's no golden spatula here in this room, is there? I don't think there would be, but you always want to double check just to make sure. There's jars down there. But I'm not hearing the golden spatula, alright? Well, I guess there's no golden spatula in this area. Alright. You know, these twisted corridors would not be good for some people to handle, let me tell you. All the way down here, okay, and then we just gotta go this way now. Right, let me check my map real quick. Okay, yeah, fuck it, we'll save it. Right, I'll double check. This area actually takes me out to, no. This area takes me out, yeah, to right here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we already got that golden spatula too. Yeah, that was on that wall. Yep, just wanted to double check. No harm in double checking, you know. You know, I really love these checkered floors. There's just something about checkered floors in general that I love so much. Wow, you thought. Okay, I don't think. Oh, I can't even do that. Woo! Aha! You thought. And I don't think there'd be a spatula hiding in one of these walls. Nope. Alright, well, whatever. That's fine. No golden spatula over here. No. Nada? Not at all? Well, fine then. Be that way. And then you can just die. Thank you. Ooh, I will take a rupee though, even though I'm already maxed out on rupees. Okay. So there's definitely a golden spatula that I'm missing. The question is just where. Oh well. Let's go over here where we have the last co-sister. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Wait, you weren't the one, were you? Oh, you were. Okay, so here is the third mini-boss of this dungeon, the last remaining Poe sister, which her name is Meg, one of the Poe sisters. If she splits into multiple images, you need to figure out which one is the real one. Is it this one? That's a good question. But yeah, you'll always want to look after the one that spins, because that'll be the real one. It's just like how it is in Majora's Mask. And also, if you try and like run and follow her to slash her with your sword, she and her images will just, you know, move according as well. So you have to fight her off with the bow. Bam! Da-da-da-da! 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 Wow, you just handed me that. And just like that, she is dead. Jennifer, 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 Jennifer. Ah, there's the purple flame. Look, Link, a torch is lit. That's because you beat a ghost, isn't it? Yes, Navi. Look, Link, the torch is lit. That's because you beat a ghost, isn't it? Which she will say the exact same thing for any of the torches. So if you're looking for any dialogue, you don't have to worry about that, because she just says the exact same thing for all four Poe torches. Interesting. There's definitely a switchy switch there. Alright. So in this room, obviously you guys can see that there are some locked doors and some switches. We will want to get all of these switches. And there's one right over this way. So let's hit that one. There we go. One of the doors is locked. Fantastical. Alright, and then we will want to push this guy again. And then that will take us over to, let's see, this next exposed opening where there's another torch. Another switch. Alright, and then, let's see, let's go over here real quick. Nope, that area is sealed off when it's like this. So then we will push this door again. This wall that's sticking out. Which is two of them, by the way, but yeah. Ooh, and there's a there's a sculptula. And then, let's see. And there's the golden sculptula. Alright, and then we will want that, of course. Get that. You destroyed a gold sculptula. Which that brings us to 35. And yeah, I'm still missing another golden sculptula in here. There's at least one more in here that we need. Bam. 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 I don't know why I did that, but yeah. Alright. So, we got a bundle of arrows. How fantastical. And we will want to go inside this door. No? Okay, maybe not. Haha. Okay, let's see. Then we have to push this guy, I believe. Okay. And that door's shut. But we have our last switch right here. Bam. Alright. So let's finally head down this door. Just get a good look at everything. No, that's the area we came down from. Okay. Alright. And we have our first boss door. And the symbol of the Force Temple. Which actually, that is something they did They did leave in this. That symbol was actually going to be the symbol for the Wind Temple. Which is why it looks like a fan, kind of. Instead of like leaves or vines or something like that. Alright, but we have this interesting room here. We have the Triforce insignia on the floor here. And we have all these interesting little spooky-ass paintings. Which is interesting. Alright, well. Let's head back. Except we can't. Why? You'll see. Oh shit, it's Ganondorf. Oh fuck. It's Ganondorf. Except it's not at the same time. That's because it is the evil spirit from beyond, Phantom Ganon. Alright, so first things first, Phantom Ganon is going to hop into one of these paintings as we see here. What you'll want to look out for is he will come back in one of these paintings. Which I take it he's going to be here, yup, there. And then the real Phantom Ganon, because there will be a duplicate, the real Phantom Ganon will glow white when he comes to the front of the painting, because he'll try and get out and stuff like that. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, damn. Fuck. That got me. Okay, where are you gonna come out from? Where are you gonna come out from? Okay. Are you it? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Cool. Okay, where are you coming out from this time? Where are you coming out from this time? Where are you coming out from this time? Nope. Nope. Okay. Where are you coming out from now? Okay, are you gonna be it? Yes, you are. And now he uses his horse. Phantom Ganon is an evil ghost from the Forest Temple. He comes out in one of the pictures, Answer his magic attack with an attack of your own. That is the hint that Navi gives you for this fight. Bam. Ooh, that works. Aw, I wanted to get another hit in. Oh, shit. Damn it. That did not work. Okay, bam. That still didn't work. Bam, bam. Too close. Hey, there we go. Nope, okay. Aha, you thought. You thought big time. Bam. 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 Aha, I got your ass. Bam. Bam. Ah. Almost had him. Almost had him. Bam. Bam. Ah, damn it. That fucking rope got in my way. I thought I could do it from there, but... Oh, shit. No. That's another attack you can do, which I forgot that he can actually do that. I feel like that's kind of a rare attack because it's so easy to beat him without seeing him do that attack. And there we go! We fucking did it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hey, kid. You did quite well. It looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you have defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation. That ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions. Oh man. Why did my throat have to get so scratchy there? That's just me. But we did it. We beat the evil that was lurking within the Forest Temple. And now it is time to collect our reward. You got a heart container, and now we finally have our 11th heart. How crazy that is. We have our 11th heart now. And now, we can just head in here. How awesome is this? Ugh. Ugh. Chamber of the Sages. Oh? Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the Forest Temple. I owe always believed that you would come, because I know you. No, you don't have to explain it to me, because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now, please take this medallion. Oh? 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 You received the Force Medallion. Saria awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Oh. Saria will always be your friend. Interesting way to talk about talk in the third person about yourself. And what's this? We're in front of the Great Deku Tree, but what's this? That's always funny. Oh, but look at it! Hi there! I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot! Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you haven't grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal the secret to you. Oh. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Our only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now finally the day of destiny has come. You are Hylian, and were always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Link, break the curses on all the temples, and return peace to Hyrule. We will do that. But we finally have the Deku Sprout, the new guardian of the forest. The Deku Sprout. The Deku Tree's child, if you will. Alright. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. You got anything else to say? You're a Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have yep, yeah. Yep. Now, Link, break the curses on all the temples, and return peace to Hyrule. And you just, to leave the forest. And now, okay, so he just says the exact same thing then. Yes. We know! Alright, but we finally have beaten the Forest Temple and taken care of the evil that was affecting that area. I didn't go over this area, but yes, this area is where we have our medallions from each temple that we go to. Oh, it's looking awesome. 2 pieces of heart, 35 golden Skulltulas. Yeah, we're getting far into this game. But with that being said, as much as I would like to continue on with this episode, I am going to have to end it here for now. With that being said, if you would like to see more, please consider liking and subscribing, especially if you are one who is new to this channel. And with that being said, as always, I hope you're all doing well, and see you all in the next episode. Take care.